Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are keeping fine. Myself, Deepak sir, with Chemistry of Class 6, Chapter 1, Introduction to Chemistry, Part 2. In the first video, we have studied about the definition of science, scientist, branches of science, chemist, and what is chemistry. Today, we will start the new topic, that is the great minds of chemistry and their discoveries. If you come to our past, in ancient days, many technologies were developed by which the peoples of that time had made their work easier. But as the time passed on, people began to gain more and more knowledge, and there comes a number of scientists who came with a number of inventions and discoveries that had brought a revolution in the field of chemistry. So here I have made the list of some of the great chemists, the scientists, and their discoveries. So see it. First one, John Dalton. He proposed the atomic theory. Next, Mendeleev. He designed the periodic table. Then Henry Cavendish. He produced hydrogen and carbon dioxide in his lab. Then Antony Lavoisier, he named oxygen and hydrogen and developed the law of conservation of mass. In this way, along with this, there were some more scientists who has done a great work in the field of chemistry, like Joseph Priestley. He discovered 10 gases along with oxygen, sulfur dioxide, and carbon monoxide. Then our J.J. Thomson. I just show you J.J. Thomson. He discovered electrons. J.J. Thomson. He discovered electrons. Then Marie Curie. She isolated radium and polonium. These radium and polonium are radioactive elements. In this way, as the time passed on, many scientists or the chemists come up with the new invention and discoveries that has helped in our field of chemistry and has made our life more easier and better. Okay, so go through the names of these scientists and all. Now let us come to the next topic. Importance of chemistry. Importance of chemistry. Let us see how this chemistry is important to us. See, as we get up from early in the morning from the bed, and when we go to the bed at night, from morning, when we rise up, from then till night, chemistry has a role. It has an important role in all aspects of our life. We can say almost all the human activities, directly or indirectly, is dependent on chemistry. It plays important role in the field of agriculture, food processing, shelter, medicine, etc. In this way, see, chemistry has important role in all the different aspects of our life, Without chemistry, our life would not have become much easier. Okay, sir. The students, let's now come to the next topic. As I told you, the importance of chemistry, it has a great importance in all aspects of our life. So let us see now the next topic, application of chemistry in different fields. First one, agriculture. I hope all of you might be knowing about agriculture. It's a process by which we grow crops to feed ourselves. But how chemistry has played a role in the field of agriculture? Due to the development of chemistry, scientists and the chemists have given us fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, which has helped to increase the yield, which has helped to increase the production of food grains, so that we can fulfill the needs of the growing population of the present time. So in agriculture, chemistry has given us fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, and many more materials. So let us see what is fertilizers. First of all, you see what is fertilizer. Fertilizers are the chemical substances that supply nutrients to the plants for their proper growth and development. As we living creatures, human beings also need nutrients like vitamins, minerals, protein, fat, carbohydrate for our proper growth and development. In the same way, plant also needs sufficient nutrients. The fertilizers are the medium to supply nutrients to the plant for their proper growth and development. Next come to our pesticides and insecticides. They are also chemical substances which is used to kill or keep away the pest or the insects that causes harm to our plants. And all these substances are prepared chemically. In this way, we can say chemistry has important role in the field of agriculture. Now come to the second topic, clothing. I think all of you know about the clothes. We need clothes to cover our body, to protect our body. But do you know from where do these clothes are made of, or how it is made of? It is made by the help of fibers. These fibers are of two types, natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Natural fibers that occurs naturally, it is obtained from either cotton, like example cotton, jute or silk. Hence these natural fibers are obtained from the animal resources or from the plant resources, either from the plant or animals. Okay. Synthetic fibers are the man-made artificial fibers which is also used to make the clothes. Example like nylon or polyester, etc. Now, the third important application of chemistry is in the field of building materials. We need shelter to live. These are the three basic needs of our life: food, clothes and shelter. But do you know how these buildings are made up of? It is made with the cement, brick, mortar, glass, steel, irons, etc. These all substances are also prepared chemically. Thus, chemistry also has important role in the field of these building materials. Now come to the next point. Okay, students, the next application of chemistry is in the field of food processing. Food processing. Let us see how today in the market lots of packed foods and cold drinks are available. Different types of drinks are available. But do you ever think how this packed food, this food or the drinks remain safe for the longer time? It is because of the help of chemistry. These packed foods, drinks are all preserved by using some different types of preservatives, like example sodium benzoate. This preservatives keeps this food safe for the longer time. It does not get spoiled easily. Then for additional flavor, we add some flavoring agents, and all these substances are sodium benzoate or these flavoring agents, all are prepared chemically. Next, in application of chemistry is in the field of medicine. I hope at present medicine is a very important aspect of our life. Most of the people you see are having any kind of diseases. So they need medicine to be healthy, to have a good life, to have a healthy life. and these medicines are also prepared chemically. They are the chemical substances used for prevention and treatment of diseases. What are medicines? Medicines are chemical substances used for prevention and treatment of diseases. Due to this development in the medicine, we have been able to cure number of different types of diseases. Nowadays, a very panic situation is going on, and I hope it is the help of our the great work of our scientists and our chemists will help us to overcome this situation. So here also chemistry has an important role. So some medicines that we use commonly, like example paracetamol, penicillin, and many more medicines are there. Paracetamol is mainly used for the treatment of fever. Next application of chemistry is in the field of cosmetics. What are cosmetics? They are the chemical substances. It is used for beautifying our appearance. We apply face creams, lotions, gels, talcum powders to have a good look, good appearance, to look nice in front of others. So cosmetics are used for beautifying the appearance. These all cosmetic substances like talcum powder, cream, gels, all are also prepared chemically. So in this way you see chemistry has application in different fields. Now let us see the next point of the application of chemistry. Okay, now let us see the next topic, application of chemistry in the field of petroleum products. The products obtained from petroleums are called petrochemicals, like petrol, diesel, LPG, kerosene. And I think all of you might be knowing the use of petrol and diesel. They are used to run vehicles. Then they are also used in the industries for running of the big machines. LPG, the full form of LPG is liquefied petroleum gas. The gas that we use at our home for cooking purposes. It is used as a domestic fuel. These all substances are also prepared chemically from petroleum. Next, application of chemistry is in the field of metals and alloys. The metals like silver, aluminium, they do not exist freely on this earth's surfaces. Iron and all this, they do not found freely on the earth's surface. They are found in a combined state. So to obtain these metals from these ores, we have to go through the different chemical processes. These metals are obtained from the ores by the chemical processes. There are different steps of chemical processes by which these metals are extracted, and the process is called metallurgy. Now, some alloys are also made by the help of chemical process. What are alloys? Alloys are the homogeneous mixture of a metal with other metals and non-metals. They have some different qualities which makes the particular substances more durable, attractive, long-lasting. Alloys like bronze, stainless steel. I hope all of you know stainless steel, that the your tiffin box, the plate in which you are eating, they are made up of steel. It's a kind of stainless steel. It's an alloy. So here in this field of metals and alloy also chemistry has important role. Another important role of chemistry is in the field of electronics. Today our life is based on most of the electronic gadgets, like we are using TV, computer, mobile, so many things we are using which are electronic gadgets. How they work? What is the work of the chemistry in this field? Metalloids like silicon and germanium, they are used in the electrical circuits of radio, TV, television or computer chips. These metalloids are also used to make these solar panels, solar electric cells. In this way you can see chemistry has a great role in different fields. Okay? So revise all these two topics. It has many more fields that we will study later on. So this much is enough for you. Read till this much. Okay? Let us come to the next topic. Okay? We have seen the application of chemistry in the different fields. It has so many uses in our life. Almost all the human activities directly or indirectly is dependent on chemistry. But at the same time, it has some adverse effect also. If it is not used judiciously in a systematic way, in a disciplined way, it is harmful to us also. So let us see some harmful effects of chemistry. Harmful effects of chemistry. The first one, it has increased pollution. Due to the chemical processes in the industries, these industries releases large number of chemical waste, harmful smokes and gases, poisonous gases, toxic gases. These gases all rises in the air, goes into the air and causes air pollution. The burning of the fossil fuels in these industries like coal and diesels, all these burns to release some harmful gases, some gases like oxides of sulfur and nitrogen. When these gases reaches into the air, it causes acid rain. So that acid rains, these harmful gases pollutes, causes air pollution, and the acid rain falls, it causes the water pollutions into the water and also causes the soil pollution. Means it increases the pollution on the surfaces. At the same time, the chemical waste released by these industries during the chemical process, these industries releases the chemical waste directly through into the water. So those chemical waste causes the water pollution. In this way, you see the chemistry has harmful effect. That first one, it has increased the pollution. Second one, it causes the depletion of natural resources. Natural resources like forest, natural resources like forest, coal, minerals. These are all natural resources. These are all natural resources. How they got depleted? Because most of the industries are cutting of the trees. And you know, the trees or plant do not grow in one day. It takes very long time to grow. But rapid industrialization has got large number of forests, and this has caused the depletion of the forest. Then these industries and factories runs on the fossil fuels like coal. The burning of these coals are fossil fuels. It takes millions and millions of years to form. The fossil fuel that has been used today will never get back in our life. It will take many years to form. Then some industries work on the minerals. They need some raw materials in the form of minerals. Minerals are also not formed in one day. It takes very long time for their formation. In this way, you see the rapid industrializations and working of the factories has caused the depletion of these natural resources. Next harmful effect of the chemistry is development of destructive weapons. Due to the advancement of chemistry, chemist has also been made different types of destructive weapons like RDX, TNT, atomic bomb, etc. These all are harmful for, it is a big threat for human life. These explosives, if they are not used if they are misused, not used in a systematic, in proper way, in a controlled way, it will be a great threat to a human life. So here chemistry has given some good things early in the application of life, but at the same time it has some harmful effect also. What is that? It has increased the pollution. Then it has caused the depletion of natural resources. It has also given the destructive weapons. These destructive weapons are threat for the human life. It can spoil the whole living creatures on this earth and even can destroy the environmental conditions. So this is the harmful effect of chemistry. So students, enough for today. Revise these all topics for the other topics like chemistry lab and what are the system, how to work in the chemistry lab. These all things will come in the next video. Till then, take care, be happy.